Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader, and this is Marie. Let's see what this market has to offer today. SPY is climbing back up to 592, so probably it's looking like for sure it's looking good. Like I know that it's just it's 0.1% down, but like that's just like the gain after afternoon yesterday. Like the market went up quite a lot. Like I mean, we went from like $89 about probably from below. Like yesterday low is 585, and we went like 592 as high, 592, almost 593. So that's very good. The market is really trying to recuperate those little dips. But we know in the long term, like in the mid to long term, like it's kind of moving sideways basically. Like I mean, we are just interacting here with this previous action here. So like now we are here again. So is it gonna be a long days trading sideways? I hope the answer to that is say no. So or it go down or it go up, and hopefully that is going up. But let's see what the market really wants to do. There is a little bit of weekly resistance right here at that 592, 593, probably up to 595, 596. So, but let's see at the end what the market wants to do. Then we're gonna just react to it. So,
Well said.
yeah. So that's everything from there. Marie, how are you doing today?
I am doing very well.
Very
I
nice.
slept well. Good workout this morning. I seem to be energized. I'll need to pull that back. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good too. Very nice. Very nice that you were energized. Like, well, my daughter had today a shirt that say energy. I say like, oof, I think I need to buy one of those because those two wake up with a lot of energy, and I'm just
Oh, me gusta.
like, so energy. I have heard that word so many times this morning that is, and now you just come with the same energy, energize it. Yeah, so that's good. That's very good. Yeah, it's good and good too. The day is looking a little bit better, like a little bit more sunny, a little bit more warm.
Oh, yeah.
So
2 days in a row now. Let's not jinx it, right?
yeah,
2 days in a row with sun.
like when I moved to Canada, I felt that this was a regular spring. Like I mean, the spring of 2017, I think, 2017, the spring of 2017
So rainy.
was as rainy as this one. And then I think we never got one like this, so it was like very regular. So I have to educate myself a little bit better. What is a normal?
This isn't it.
This isn't it.
No.
But that's like everybody's saying what you're saying, but that's why I have to educate myself a little bit better. What if you are just used to it because you have about 8 years getting the same thing?
No.
So
like you say, like 2017 was a lot like one that was rainy. And that's when we had the first flood. It was so rainy. But usually the springs are not this. It's more sun. Like they said, it's a little bit out of character, and they have been a whole lot warmer because of climate change. So they've been even warmer. So no, this has been like absolutely crazy. Crazy. That was too much.
okay.
Too much. But
Yeah, so cool. If this is the abnormal,
it's abnormal.
because I remember
Well, they
this,
were even saying, we saw it on TV and news. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
No, it's
but
good, it's good.
all of the pépinières, the hot houses, they were saying that all of these, they've never had inventory like they have now. Sales are down because of the weather. It's been absolutely catastrophic for them. They've never seen a year like this where nobody's buying plant and vegetables because it's too cold to plant them. So they're really hoping for the sun, but they said it's catastrophic. They've never seen anything like it, like since forever. Even 2017 wasn't like this. So
okay. Hey, it's normal.
let's want sun. I want sun.
We have to adapt to it. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
see.
well, I don't plan to adapt on anything that's a hiccup. I don't have that kind of will to adapt to a hiccup.
Yeah.
So it's a hiccup, it's a hiccup. It will not come back, and I'm good with that.
Okay.
How's that?
If it works for you, right?
It does.
It works for you.
I am
That's what
not-
matters at the end.
You're funny.
So, yeah, coming back to the market, I see that Neo is trading a very high volume right now.
Like twice Nvidia.
I don't know, like, yeah, no, but like the price of that is a really crappy price. But like, what I mean, I don't know, like this company I have, I can easily say that I have a year without touching this chart. Probably less, but like, I mean, without even taking a trade on it or doing anything with this, probably like a year or more. Like, but look, this is a weekly chart. We are talking that we are seeing information here from
I know, it's
2021.
crazy.
And this is like, are you kidding me?
And
Like,
the biggest order is at 280. At 280.
Yeah. So are they going to be dead? I don't know. Like, I mean, I know they had problem producing their cars, but like that was so long ago that I'm pretty sure that today their problems is another caliber. Like, I mean, they have something else going on, which I probably just don't know what it is. So, but yeah, like going down. I'm not trading that, to be honest. Like, I can take a look later. Because I remember that first pre-market they don't trade, like you don't have much information pre-market in this
Yeah.
thing, and we can clearly see that. So so when it open normally, you will fade the move at the open and like or fake it on the opposite direction. I remember there was a time that I was trading Neo and Baba together at the same time,
What?
but like. You see Neo what it is, but Baba is,
That's a
what
different-
it's supposed to be. Yeah, exactly.
That's a different cat.
It's yeah. So so not comparing them at all. It's just saying
No.
like they were behaving and having prices that were that attractive. So like if you see Baba in the same year that Neo was like at around 50 something like that 40, Baba was like $250. So. But this is a very solid company. We all know that. So, yeah, that's it for that little talk about Neo. I'm gonna be checking PLTR and Nvidia. If you want me to check any ticket with you, just let me know. But for now, yeah, PLTR and Nvidia. As I say, PLTR and Nvidia, both of them looking strong. Nvidia looking, I think, a little bit stronger than, way stronger than PLTR.
And you've got a really big position, which is a pop. The pop that, if you're looking Nvidia in the 60-minute, there was a pop 137.40, and it's a big position at 137.40, right there. And then when we're looking at the second largest position, we are all talking to the offer. To the ask, it's just like wow, 139, 139.56, 140, and 140 is one of the biggest one, but the largest is 145 at 1100. So you're saying what? But does it have the power to go there? Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
today is
been very
technically the
bullish.
third day after the earnings, so
The second
so
day? Oh no,
the third.
Yeah, because
so
it
to,
was,
like the 2
yeah.
days is already passed, so they're gonna be buying probably after today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, just whatever I want to do, we're gonna be in peace with that. So
So it's got a big position, like I said, at 137.40. That represents the PCL. Is it possible to pull back to there? It seems to be quite far. It's $1. But hey, market at the open can be quite volatile, so definitely a possibility.
yeah, that's very cool. So Tesla, let's see Tesla. So Tesla. Today I'm not trading actually. I just remember I am on observation day today, and I have to make sure I don't trade. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking at all those things. Yeah, Tesla is looking interesting, but it did pull. You remember it did pull to 333. It's funny because it always pull back to those funny numbers. Like 3333 or.
Yeah, it's really weird, eh? And when you're looking at the quarter that Tesla's just been reporting, where sales were down 74%.
Look at the low of this 333,333, and he have done like two. It's like the guys are always talking about those things, but like yeah,
I'm surprised it's still popping after that kind of 74% down in sales. Like, what company can survive that? Well, here we go. It's Tesla.
Yeah. XPEF. XPEF is looking good. Rivian is still like the day that Rivian lose that $13 again. I don't know, like really having trouble. Really, like I mean, it went like it popped up a bit, but then it came back down.
Check hood.
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. 927. Did you see that pop on Nvidia? It was everywhere, I think, but no, it wasn't everywhere. But SPY didn't do that. That was a very crazy move toward the upside. Hey, I'm gonna be able to learn about Nvidia today a little bit more. I have a swing trade on Nvidia.
Okay.
And
Nvidia.
It's the same thing. So just the one is double average. So, but the one you focus on is in the actual product.
Okay.
Which is NVDA. Like though I have NVDL, I focus in NVDA.
Okay.
Because like that I can see the tape more clear. Like, see. What's up?
Good morning.
I know,
Larry.
observation day.
Eh,
She sent it to me this morning. Make sure you are observation day. So yes, I remember.
She's a good partner.
Do you think Nvidia can pop up 150 before Friday this week?
I do.
Yeah,
If you're looking at how it's behaving,
yeah.
it's just where to buy it at the dip. Because we do have a dip this morning at 136.51. You already have NVDL, but 137.40, which is very close to the PCL. We still have one there. And we've got 137.90, which is the VWAP, which we've got a big position as well. You're welcome. So
Yeah, like 140 is 400 lot. That's nothing. They have 500 more, so that would be 900. Yeah, we go all the
is
way
it
to
possible
42.
though to pull back at 137.90?
Yes, it is. I think it is. I don't see.
Okay, let's go. Have fun.
Okay, let's do this. My alarm is on times late. Like that was 11 seconds late. There is your pullback on Nvidia, I think. PLTR, no Tesla. That's Tesla. To be honest, I was willing to buy
How green
Tesla
is
at
everything,
330.
eh? That chart is green, and more green.
Yeah. Oh la la, Nvidia, very dangerous price action right there. But amazing. Like, I mean, we're gonna be breaking through probably, yeah, 90. Yeah, like that's a little bit of front running, I would say, but that front running is gonna probably get smoked. Oh, yeah, very heavy at 39. But the heaviness of that came a little bit below, about 38.90 instead of 39.00. So let's see what that tape is looking like. I want to make sure that we are keeping the strength on the tape, and that tape is printing right now 94, 90. Like that's gonna be beautiful. The way whatever happening there is gonna be amazing, just to watch it going through. Either way, and there we go. That we snapped the 139.00, but we didn't break through. Now we left the offer, but just by a couple cents, and we couldn't hold above. So we are printing again 138.80, 138.93. Another attempt probably. No, we are losing the bid right there. We are losing the bid going down little by little, but like we are actually 25 cents below. So now only 17 cents below 20. Oof. Yeah, that bid is dropping heavy there. Where are the buyers gonna step in? Probably at your price. 138.50. I don't expect 138.50 to hold that good, because that will be a little bit too obvious probably. But let's see. 138.50 is 100. Yeah, if that hold, it's gonna be good. It has so little volume there, and 138.50. Yeah, as I say, I don't expect that to hold that well. Probably 138 gonna need to be retested. The market is pulling back as well. Okay, there we go. We lost the 50. We lost the 50, as I say. I was expecting that to happen, but not by a lot. I mean, look at that 138.20. 138.20 have 2,500 lot. 15 cents from it. If it doesn't bounce from there, my guy, like the stock might be dead. So, but you know, I like look at that size. It's a huge size. It's at 2,500. 2,500 at 138.20. I'm gonna mark the price. Let's go in the 1 minute. 1 minute. There we go. That's supposed to be it. That's supposed to be the pullback right there. No, not even. It says repelling the order. Like, you have such a huge order and you haven't went through yet. When SPY is actually pulling back too. You have HIMS.
Yep, I went into Nvidia. It got smoked. I should have waited for my price.
Yeah, like you say 137.80, right?
Yep.
Okay, we are coming back on the 50. If we left the 50, yeah, there we go. There we go. You can go in that trade with such a little risk there, because there is no reason to hold below 20.
Okay.
If that bid doesn't hold and it's repelling it, that guy, they are trying to force him to adjust his price, but there we go. There we go. Well, they are trying. They don't try anything. They are just competing for the price. So, I don't know. Like, I mean, probably he's gonna get filled. So 138.20, very relevant price. right now, just because of the size. I mean, it's no more than that. Like the actual level is no is from what I remember wasn't there. We pierced the 20 by a couple cents. Like that's not good. So that to me, I don't know. Like let's see. Yeah. Well, it's still early. Like I mean, there is a lot of volatility from the open, so I shouldn't be too picky with our. Um, let's let it play and see what it wants to do. So let's look at that tape actually while we are. So we are trading below that huge order. Then we go back above. Now is that 38.20 a good buy? Probably. What time was this candle? The candle is the open, I guess, or no? That was early. Okay. That 138.30 is being transacted quite heavy right now, and yeah, let's see.
And what's Palantir doing?
Palantir, Tesla is really tanking right there. Palantir, tanking as well. Yeah, Palantir is going down. Um, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing how, but like for later, we're gonna have to remember that price a little bit. Like that NVDA at that 138.20
Mm-hmm.
is just look how the volume after the open have been decreasing. Like probably 137.80 as you say,
Okay.
but there is a little bit too much big sizes toward the downside. So I think if I want to like let's say if I will be willing to buy this, I probably wanna wait for it to print below 37.50. Is it 37.50? Now it just offer you almost offer your price, the 137.80.
Okay.
It has 1,000 lot. Last time I looked, right now to have 828. Oh my goodness. La 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 la
La
la.
la 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 la.
Oh yeah. cubana. PLTR really looking interesting right now, and I don't know. Let's see how is the tape on PLTR. Look at Nvidia. Look at Nvidia from the 3820. A little bit below. Oh yeah, it's popping very nice. And that, as I said, like that 131, 138.30 was well transacted there. Like I mean, like I don't know if this is gonna hold, but that volume is really spiking a little bit higher and higher while we are going higher. So like when it was actually decreasing when we were going lower. I know this candle still have 10 seconds to die, 11 seconds, but yeah, it's let's see what it wants to do. Este amor que tú me has dado, sin saber lo que te quedo, no parece ser real. ¿Qué me importa haber sufrido? Come on, Emilia. Let's go to those 150 today. I need to get out of that position. I need to buy some Tesla. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I'm gonna go Tesla because it's not at the price I wanted. But if you go 330, I'm gonna buy it. Like 330 was the best price, I think. But it didn't went there. It went 3333. So. ¿Qué me importa haber sufrido? Si ya tengo lo más bello y me da felicidad. Es que tú. Nvidia about to break the high of the day. Is it gonna be capable of doing that thing? Is it gonna be breaking the high of the day? Probably yes. Look at that huge candle. And it's still having 2 minutes to die. So really holding above. Man, that's why you have to stick to that tape, because you see how the tape just flipped. I'm looking at the wrong tape right now, but I know I was looking at the right tape previously. So 138.80, look at that thing. This is the price where we were showing some weakness before, and now what we are expecting is that 80 to hold. 138.80 needs to hold good, and then we're gonna see the interaction with the 138.90 something and see if we have the power to break through. The market is cooperating a bit, but probably not enough. So SPY is interacting with the PCL, and which is very close to yesterday's high. 38.80 seems to be something. So okay, now we are lasting a little bit longer here. This is interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
You're trading Nvidia.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. So
yeah, it's spending way too much time there.
But that's a good signal. Like, I mean, if you think that this thing can go higher, the fact that we are holding above there, like, or the sellers are weaker or they are gone. Because definitely somebody's buying this thing, and that's good. Like, and it's not like the way PLTR was being bought like a couple days ago. Like, this thing is gradually just going higher. It's not like somebody can argue, like, what do you see of gradually in that big candle of the 5 minute? But yeah, my guy, like, I mean, one step at a time. Okay, holding 90s, holding 90s. I see 90.99. So like, okay, there we go. We broke through by 15 cents. I like that. I love that. I love the way we left that order. That offer, actually, to be more precise, that offer was left beautifully. So, and yeah, and then we go a little bit below. Man, are you kidding me? Nvidia made a higher high. PLTR is staying the hole. It's not doing that good. I mean, it's looking better for sure, but it's not going anywhere yet. So I want to take a, like, let's say Nvidia. I know the tape on Nvidia how it's looking. It's looking okay. We're holding the 80s. We are okay. 94, 94, 91, 92. Yeah, the tape on Nvidia is sweet. So I just gonna check the tape on PLTR for a little bit, because it's those are the two. I just want to see if we are selling on PLTR as we were selling last week. It doesn't have to be like, I just want to have a gauge of, like, have a sense of the strength in either direction on PLTR, because I know it was a little bit weaker last week before, of course, the push up. Before Friday, yeah. Oh, even PLTR is looking quite well. Okay, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's still weaker than Nvidia by a lot. It is holding better than last week, but once it find enough like size at the bid, it just keep dropping, and that's normally not good, like for a long. So let's see, is it gapping? Yeah, it is gapping. Yeah, so it's gapping toward the high side, like toward the hops. Yeah, like, look at that. It came from 67, 65 to like to 74, and then it gapped down. Now it gapped down a lot. Okay, 57, 57, 58, 58. Yeah, that tape on PLTI is not looking that ugly. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. And let's see if little by little we recuperate some strength, like which we are in PLTR after a big Friday. But the tape is definitely behaving different than last week. Let's take a look at Hood. Hood is $70. Oh my goodness. Man, like this thing, I saw those things trading at 10, at 9. Who will say that this will go higher, that high? Like, but it's like, somebody was telling me, like, I know somebody like they're saying, oh, I never thought in my life that I was going to see a trillion company, like a company that worth trillions. And today they are getting just more and more of that, you know. Like, you got one, and it's like, I don't know if you know the story about I don't know how you say in English, when you run like this, like when you run, like running, jogging, I don't know, but like a sport, like professionally.
Okay.
So, but like when the record got, like, there was like a record established for a quite a long time.
Okay.
And once it got taken down, like, it was like a chain reaction. So, like, I don't know if you know what I am trying to say. It's like, sometimes
It just
like,
goes and then it runs.
like, for example, we had such a long time without having trillium company, but like, hey, once you get one, like, it's just a matter of shorter period of time for other companies to get there. And I think it's because, like, so many in the context change that they get, it's like the soil is ready for them to get there, you know. I don't know. It's And Nvidia is 139.30, and it did print 139.52. That 52 got rejected clean, but it said that going to be it. Like, I mean, that 50, like the 50, 39.50 order, whatever it was in there, it got like pierced just by 2 cents. I normally like that to reverse, but that doesn't mean that this thing is gonna work. As I say, the tape is strong, so the market is behaving like if we could be looking short, but hey, let's see. That volume is not looking like if you want to short it. You see what I say about the volume? Look at how the volume it reduced when we are selling, and look now that we are going up, higher volume, higher and higher.
And the RSI's behaving nicely.
Yeah, the RSI is a little bit higher right now in the 5.
Mm-hmm.
In the 1 even higher, so ¿qué me importa haber sufrido? PLTR still going down. Not too dramatically, I would say, but there we go. Nvidia making another high, so that thing is just flying right now. I know at 140 we have 4,500 lot plus another 200, 2,200. That will be like about 6,700 lot. 6,700 lot at 140. Are you kidding me? Hey, we come back to the good days of Nvidia. Like, I mean, you remember those sizes were more often in the past. Before Mr. Trump got the presidency, that was more the sizes we were seeing. But you know, like I sometimes you like it's not hard, but let's say like it's to put things on perspective. Like I thought I did so good in Tesla because I got like $75 per share. And with the dump conversation that we were having, dump conversation, like it was me the dump, like the conversation was dumped in the phone after. Like I remember I was saying I wanted to buy Nvidia in the earnings before.
Yeah.
Like and then you say like we were talking about the leverage product and blah blah blah, and I say, well, I'm willing to hold this for a little bit longer anyways. So, and we find the 2 times leverage ETF. And like there is a 2 times average for Tesla as well, so
incredible, eh?
It's in fact I could have done double on that one, but I never thought about that. I know the risk is double, but like what you do, you can play with less shares, let's say, and Nvidia about to interact with that 140 right now, 139.88. So let's let's contemplate that while it's happening. So NVDA. Yeah, I'm sorry. Google have like a little bit higher volume. That I won't focus on Google now, but we're gonna come back and look at Google later
Why?
because the volume is you have a little bit of a higher relative volume.
Okay.
Quite a lot, I would say, like almost double its normal volume. And BDA, there we go. Printing 90. Okay, that's gonna be. I don't know. My guess is gonna be hard to break through because of the size. But
Okay.
let's see.
Wow, your girls waking up in a good mood really has a good impact on you.
Okay, probably.
I believe so. I love it.
Hey, I have to like I have to let it go by one way or the other. Like, I mean, or I gonna talk a lot, or I gonna sing a bit, or I gonna do something because my hands are like I am taking notes and I will be taking more notes, but I am not taking trades and I am watching this amazing price action everywhere and it's like and yeah, it's just I have to express myself somehow. So 40. Oh, look at that 40, man! Like, I mean, it broke. What was that? 19 cents. 19 cents above. Like just that's fantastic. Like, we broke before the 139. It was just by 12 or 15, I think. And then the 39.52 was just 2 cents. That's a middle point there. Like, I have learned that mid prints have like no mid prints, like mid prints is another thing, but the point 50 has less strength normally than the point 00, as psychological as it can sound. So, man, like that says a lot. Like, I mean, like it's just the fact that we went through those almost 7,000 lot like that easy. We are trading, like, look at that. That's gonna become on a level of support almost for sure, man. Like, I mean, it's insane. Like, that was fantastic. So I actually gonna put a note there. Just 7,000.
Is Nvidia going to pull back at 140?
I would expect that to happen, and Like my learning from PLTR, like yes, it didn't broke my head because at the end it did what it's supposed to do. But my learning from PLTR last week is that because of the market conditions we are like we have to be flexible with how much is the pullback because in the past we can say oh because it was a averaging thing a 50% pullback means that 50% of the participants that were believing in one side or the other were not there anymore. But yeah, the pullback in PLTR was about 80%, probably more, and it just came back up to the all-time highs. So I'm gonna apply the same math to NVDA. Yeah, my prediction for Nvidia in the longer term is that, and I say this a couple times in the channel, is that we are thinking with our human brains about how many chips is gonna be the demand and things like that. Like at some point, their own thing is gonna be like their capability, like or their production capacity, whatever is gonna maybe triple or quadruple or whatever. And then like there is so much AI going here and there that like I don't think we have logical numbers to really calculate how much the demand is going to be or could be.
Okay.
If like that's assuming that there is a boom in AI and like yes we are like seeing AI everywhere, but what I'm saying is like let's say we got something more substantial. As everybody is in that race of building whatever we're building for
Absolutely.
the god of the AI. So Nvidia didn't offer the 40 for now anymore.
So surprising.
Yeah, with such a size that wasn't there, like 41 have one lot, 1,000 lot, sorry. And like if you look around, like I mean, I remember like, hey, trading is that's one of the reasons why trading is so hard for everybody, including myself, because it's things that you memorize and you memorize and you memorize and like then you are used to see them and you say, this may have this effect. Like you remember I say last week, one of those days is gonna be Nvidia's day.
Yeah.
My guy, today is Nvidia day. Like today, Nvidia, I'm pretty sure it's almost showing us the finger. It's showing us the finger as the chart that was in PLTR. It's the same thing I'm saying here. So like, la, you know.
You're so funny.
I know I am. I'm kidding.
Okay, we need to find a way for the girls to wake up in a good mood.
So the only thing I see that I am a bit concerned with is that the volume is not that great.
For Nvidia.
Yeah, like the volume is relatively great. Like it's relatively relatively talking, it's amazing the volume right now. But when I'm pulling out the volume in the 60-minute chart, I don't have the volume I want to see. So that's concerning a bit, but it's okay. You're gonna do whatever it wants to do. But as I say, that volume, I know it looks the way I was saying, it's showing us the finger and blah blah blah. But I don't know. The other day in PLTR, the volume was obviously bigger. That we don't have it in this one. So. I'm pretty sure that the short interest in PLTR is way higher than in Nvidia. Let's take a look at that. PLTR short, and if that's the case, that would explain why the volume is lower. Short interest. No parece ser real. I don't know if I'm correct in that, but it seems to be like a 2.6 for PLTR, which
That
is
seems low.
yeah, that's low. That's very low. Yeah, it is 2.6 for PLTR. So for Nvidia, it should be like 1%, something like that. 1.5. So it's 1% less than PLTR. So I'm not satisfied with that answer. Like, I mean, it doesn't convince me.
So Nvidia stalled.
Yeah. Now it probably will come to the 140.
Wow, PLTR, right? Super duper choppy.
Yeah.
RGTI. Wow, Google.
Google, yeah, my guy. Let's take a look at Google. I say I want to take a look because the interest at Google. Yeah, the RBOL was high on this one. Come on, Google. Why we don't have enough information of you like that? I think that price action is not bad for the volume we are having right there. PLTR breaking down a bit more than what we would like to see, probably. Yeah, we're gonna take a look back at PLTR later, but the SPY is also breaking down. I mean, while Nvidia was making higher highs and like this fantastic move, the SPY was not cooperating. As I say, it was cooperating for the beginning, but then it's like no at all. So PLTR, there is a high chance that that's gonna be a double bottom there. If it's not a double bottom, you wait for it and you short it. But that might be a double bottom right there. Let's see if I am able to call it right. I don't even know if I am writing that right, but that double bottom. Clear enough for me. There we go. Si ya tengo lo más bello y me da felicidad. Nvidia 145 today.
You think so?
I think so. Of course, that is not a financial advice. Make sure you watch and read our disclaimer. It's just my opinion. We.
Double.
I don't know why I type Google incorrectly all the time.
Really? So what are you looking at?
I'm looking at Google. With a swing trade perspective.
Okay.
Yeah. Nvidia attempting to make a higher high again. Spike operating this time, so Nvidia is gonna lift the market today. PLTR making that double bottom there. So good, man, so good. The day I'm just watching. Well, that's it.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Oh yeah. And I say that, like, but like it's actually like this is a continuous work. Like I mean, it's the thing I am keeping myself aware of that are actually making the right calls. So
How do we say, complexity or synchronicity with Larry? She seems to know what's going on.
she have very limited very limited
Know what's going on with you.
with trading. No, but like trading wise, like I don't know if that's what you meant.
No.
Like, but the
Which you no.
that we both relate to the fact that
No. So con tu cabeza.
yeah, for sure. Like NVIDIA 141.20 again.
heck.
No parece ser right. Also, like what have changed a lot, and I'm happy about that part, like too. But like, have you noticed that in the past I was complaining because I was not taking those swing trades that I was foreseeing. Like I see a trade in something and I say it out loud, and I was not taking them. For the last 2 months, I have been taking them, and like
How do you feel about that?
fantastic. I mean, like, are you kidding me? Like, to be able to I'm saying this because let's say last week I was saying like one of those days is gonna be Nvidia day, and then like I will come back like 2 weeks later, man. Like,
See, I told you.
Nvidia day,
Yeah.
you were saying it. Why are you not in that trade? And like,
And even Zach said that a few
Yeah.
times, right? Thank you for the advice, and I took it, but why didn't you?
yeah. So yeah, based on that, like I yeah, just it's amazing. It's like it's an instrument to learn a lot. Like just look at the 5 minute chart on Nvidia, and that's amazing. I mean, like
It's a finger.
no, like, well, this is not the finger. Like, this is hope trend. The finger is in the 1 minute, and the finger is this bad boy here. Like and it's not as pronounced as well, let's say if I take like this, it's like whoop. But like in PLTI it was way more clear. But it's just that slope of volume here when we are breaking through a significant place. Like, so
I don't like NVIDIA when it stops at every station.
yeah. But is that like we have to understand like it goes in like for example I remember at like at the real beginning I say, oh, but if you are just like when I start trading I was only taking loans, only long, and I say, man, it's hard to make money in the long, and then you assume that because making money in the long is hard, that every short that you're gonna take is gonna work. Guess what? It's not like that. Like what I mean by that is like there is a bunch of people going short in this stock at certain point. Like, I mean, let's say the ones that are bigger that are holding overnight, that when they are losing money, they're gonna have to liquidate their position, and their position is gonna make it pull back for sure, and taking profit, all those things. So
Good explanation.
so these stops are part of the business or part of the move,
Absolutely.
and like I remember, and this is for anybody watching, like if you have the time to watch that, there is a documentary about trading in general, and it's a little bit more oriented to day trading. It's called Wall Street Warriors. And like if you watch that documentary, there is a guy that is one of the traders that he's saying, oh, when the price is stabilized, like we're gonna buy. And let's say he's saying we're gonna buy here, and he have a chart where he's indicating, and he's saying the retails are gonna be selling here. These other participants are gonna be selling here. Hedge funds are gonna be selling here, and then we cash out here. And it's like, so they have kind like this bigger participant, a more experienced participant, know more or less the tolerance of
The risk tolerance.
yeah. And like that's why they, like for example, I and this part that I'm gonna say now, I am not sure. Like I mean, like let's say I am not sure if that's precisely like that, but let's say we as day trader, we are trying to make like probably 50 cents, $1, $2 in a stock. per share. Those people that are buying, like let's say, or liquidating, like, well, buying, let's say, like a big lot, like let's say hundreds of thousands of shares. I don't think they are looking for $1 move. You know, like they might be willing to hold that
Oh no, they're looking for quarter.
for, yeah, a 10%,
Absolutely,
20%.
absolutely.
That doesn't mean that their firm gonna do that much because they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna lose money in something else, and that's just gonna compensate. So when they are wrong, they lose big. When they are right, they are big out too. So, and like, I don't know, like, yeah, you cannot have those amount of money and buy a stock without being noticed because like we see your lots. So, but nobody see our lots. Like, I mean, who cares? Even if you're buying like Andrew that buy like 10,000 shares, like, yes, that's just a smoke through. Himself was in an interview saying, "I don't think the market care about my 10,000 share."
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because it's even bigger. It's even a bigger machine than like this is so minuscular that, yeah. Nvidia found the breaks a little bit fast or close to that previous high, so
There's a huge position at 140.50.
when you say huge, how huge?
Let me see. 1800,
At what price?
140.50.
I see, yeah. But did you see 142?
Mm-hmm.
How do you call that?
3,000.
Competing volume? PLTR is still going lower.
Incredible. Really choppy though.
Yeah, very chopped up. And I didn't see any big order below that price. Let's see if there is a big order. Probably, yeah, 131.50. So let's say PLTR. I think that 131.50 might be a good entry. Right there. Let's put a, yeah, because it's a decent lot. If no 131, but you can elaborate both shots. Yeah, 31.50 seems to be gone. So it will be 131. And if it goes 131, there is no double bottom because it will be breaking the low. $131.25, have 150 lot. The 131.50 might be holding better. Yeah, it came back right away. That got reoffered almost immediately. And feeling hungry. Hungry.
Okay.
Take a little break.
Yes, please.
Okay, we're gonna be back in a bit.
Okay, you got really like crazy tapes. You want to look at the tapes on NVIDIA, please?
Yeah. Yeah, I will expect a little pullback from there, but probably not lasting long because it's not gappy either way. Yeah, it's not holding good the 141. But if you see, it is not selling off aggressively. There is a big buyer at 90, at 140.90. And yeah, he's not getting his shares, I think. Why he won't be getting? Because he's running away from him. Not by a lot, so we're gonna have to wait. There we go. There we go. Now he's gonna get it, and then we're gonna have more information. Heavy bid at the offer. There we go. 90. Okay. Yeah, he got up 7 cents on it. So 93, 94, the 90. I wanna see it clear. It's not clear yet. Yeah. We have a bunch of offset prints at 99. So if that doesn't make it go higher,
What will?
yeah, it's still dripping. 90 again, 90 again. You see the offer at 90? 140.90?
I think it's going to pull back from there.
That's what I think he's gonna do. Because he haven't cleared up with confidence. Like, I mean, even the high, it's it's 140, 150. So, yeah, it actually went way higher before. So, but the 90 is strong. Like, I mean, like, how long we have been there? While the SPY is doing pullbacks. So, okay, 90, he lost the 90. Okay, he got re-offer right away. Rebid, sorry, right away. And, yeah, then 96 again. Okay, now we got the 90 guys in. Let's see. Nobody else is buying around there. Nobody else is buying. Yeah, 41 is not holding that good, as I say. The problem is that like that stock is too strong today to go short, probably. But
Well, when we're looking at SPY, there's definitely a pull.
like we have to know that this is not PLTR.
Yeah.
Though PLTR is catching up as maturity as well, so yeah, you see 1 cent above, 2 cents above, 3 cents above, and it doesn't move more than that right now. Yeah, coming back. Probably we'll need a major pullback before it really goes somewhere else. Because that price have been to chop. Yeah, it have been holding, but PLTR didn't really hold. So I mean, like the Nvidia, it's just like now it clears up by a little bit more. SPY is a little bit strong too, so hehe.
Hehe.
Hehehe.
Hehe. Por quê? Hehe. So what's Nvidia doing?
About to make a higher high. This is a SPY. Yeah, and now SPY is helping a lot. So NVDA, yeah, like it reject the 141.50 by the penny, but by the penny, but like I don't know. It's,
Yeah, that 141.50 seems to be a little bit of a wall.
like just look at the sizes in there. It's brutal.
There's definitely excitements.
Rejected by the penny one more time.
Not say.
Yeah. Look at now. 141.50.
Again.
Look, it's amazing the sizes that we are seeing on the tape at that price. The moment of the true, the moment of the true happened already, but you know what I mean. He pierced it by 2 cents. Are you kidding me? No, 6 cents.
Check the tape on INTC. Just for the heck of it.
I don't even have the ticket on my list.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, having some juice from Nvidia INTC as well. That makes sense. Oh my goodness. You see INTC showing the finger as well? That's why I say like it's the thing that Nvidia pretty much no it's not the same trade that Nvidia, but you know what I mean. It's like but will I trade that crap? Not trading that crap, no. PLTR and those 131.50 is man, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I will normally drop off another there at 131. And let it do whatever it wants to do.
Hoover's interesting.
Yeah, he said that 100 already.
No.
No. I still 90, 82. I'm gonna take a little break. We're gonna be back in a bit. So NVDA. So there we go. We're gonna be back. Back.
Yeah, the market seems to have found a top there too.
Yeah, it's still pumping higher, but like more sideways than high. So um, let's say it's buy. Like, and while SPY is putting higher highs, Nasdaq is not really doing much right now. Nasdaq like didn't walk away as SPY have been walking away from that top.
Mm-hmm. I didn't hear any news. Did you get any? Did we get any news?
No, I know we had jobs at 10,
Mm-hmm.
but higher than expected. Factory orders like it's quite lower compared to the expectations,
Okay.
and quite low compared to previous one. So the previous one was 3.4 positive.
Okay.
The consensus for this one was negative 3%, and it came negative 3.7%.
Hmm.
Yeah, so PLTR, as I say, that 131 is holding good. It's not a double bottom anymore as it broke through, so I'm gonna erase that thing. I was wrong. But yeah, the 131 like literally pierced it by 4 cents, and now hopefully it's gonna keep its way up to the VWAP. And what is Nvidia doing? Breaking through. So that's beautiful.
What is it now?
141.76.
Nice.
Now it's gonna go to 142. That has 1,700 lot in one side, and the other is very light, like 30 lot. But yeah, it's just going higher and higher.
Super nice.
The probabilities of me being right at the end of the day, 145, is higher. Yeah, as long as it's between 145, I'm gonna be happy. I mean, it doesn't really change anything. It's not like if I am selling tomorrow. We?
I'm starving.
Oh, me too.
And that's the earpiece. Some people are being funny. Trying to wake yourself up there.
Man, this is bored to not take trades, you know?
Yeah. I know what you mean. You need more coffee?
Not right now. Just taking when I was looking at short interest, like one of the questions that apparently somebody's asking there, like if Palantir stock be the next NVDA? In my opinion, I say no. They have
What?
yeah they
What?
they have a huge potential, but it depends on what context that person is or whoever is saying those things is expecting that, but they have different divisions. So okay, 42. We're gonna see the 42 at a 1800 lot on NVDA. We have gone through more than that, so it's especially at this time, like right now. Relative volume on Nvidia is spiking up. It was not that high previously.
No.
No, like it's not like a lot. It's just like, but it's slightly higher. As Google was higher. Like let me look at Google right now. But I think the volume in Google was spiking like that because he have been trading in low volume. And let's look at the daily. This is yeah, exactly. It's like compared to what? That's actually no that low. What? You sleepy? NVDA. And now we are looking a little bit distant here. You see now the volume on Nvidia is looking as promising. It was just too early when I looked at it previously. Man, it's like oof. Hoy he vuelto a encontrarla después de tanto tiempo. Tarum.
11 o'clock.
What the rock? It's cooking. Ping. Ping ping.
¿Dónde está? Where is it?
Which one?
Okay, there it is.
NVDA?
Mm-hmm.
There, there, there. Palantir have tried and tried and tried, but he haven't held anything yet.
It's crazy. So choppy. So choppy.
Yeah, like
So choppy.
I wouldn't take the short around there, but it's interesting. I don't know. It's like, as you say, like the choppiness of the stock is so bad
It's so crazy.
that will be we even willing to take any trades on it?
Right?
Like, what is Tesla doing? Let's see. Yeah, coming back to 350. So bad. Adjusting myself.
I am so hungry too.
Come on, Palantir, you are the lagging today, my guy. You have to go higher. Because everything is kind of trying to. So INTC, Nvidia, BBAI, NEO, Tesla, QBTS.
Tesla too?
Tesla is back at 350. And it opened like at what? Like let's see here. Well, it's not that much, but it opened at 346. But let's just remember yesterday it was $16 below, $17 below. Nvidia 141.99 and stalling in there. Like, I mean, it's let's look at that tape. As I said to you, like sometimes I come back at the end of the day and I look at what line I have put and you see how big is that. Like, it just at the end of the day it's very minuscule whatever I have drawn in there compared to whatever the move have been up or down normally. So of course, like, I draw that after an extension, that's a for sure. So I'm not having much expectations of it more than that 145. And you say, oh, but that's $3 above. Yeah, but it doesn't do that every day.
Wow. Nvidia short. Okay.
Who was that, Obi or Sean?
Neither Joe. The brochure.
Mm-hmm.
Are we on mute?
No,
Okay.
we are no mute.
Okay. Quite a pullback for SPY.
Yeah, that's I don't know if you remember. I said that the 595 was a big resistance on the SPY before the open, and like I have a couple of days candle dying right there. Like yeah, you see. Oh la la! If that break is 595.62. And we are 10 cents from there. I think it cannot go that close without breaking. And yeah, we look okay. The RSI is high, but it's not that high. And yeah, that's gonna be a turning point probably. But let's wait for it. 60. There we go. That's about that.
Can we take a little break?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for
Please.
sure. back. We're back. What's up?
I'm out.
Do you know what is a theremin, right?
A what?
A theremin?
A theremin?
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, in Spanish it's theremin. But a theremin.
Yes. You plan on playing it?
I'm planning on listening to it. No, I wouldn't be able to play those things. At least not now. I don't have
Yeah.
time.
It was Big Bang, his favorite instrument. It's cool that you play it in the air, right?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
That you don't have something that you're plucking or touching at. It's like you're playing with.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Yeah.
I would say probably one of them. Probably to me is the most interesting instrument, music wise. But not just because of the music. It's just
Because of the way it makes music?
yeah. Yeah, it's like that type of technology. Like I mean, in general. Like I mean, you know how people people are using those things to like to
Annoy people around them?
no, like paranormal activity with
Oh, yeah.
the device that they use and things like that. Yeah, so like
I didn't know that. Yeah.
no, I'm not saying that they use a theremin, but what I'm saying is that like it's the same type of they work the same. Like it's just that
With the electromagnetic.
yeah, exactly. So, but they are using different frequency range, and like in the case of the theremin, it amplifies them, but yeah, it's just interesting because like in all our surrounding there is like different frequencies and like I don't know. I just find it interesting that we have technology with such a sensitivity to those waves and things like that. Like
I can't wait for them to discover how sensitive we are to those. But we're not aware of them.
well, like pseudoscience or whatever you wanna call it, like that have been talk a lot about that, and I say like that. Like I mean, I say pseudoscience, but we know how like at some point like you remember we were talking about they were using noise to create the like
Absolutely.
certain
Absolutely.
weapons and things like that.
Absolutely.
So like, and like yeah, like for sure frequencies affect our whatever like, and like it's way deeper than that, I guess. I mean because like I think I told you Chladni figures. Yeah, you never look at it like it's Chladni figures. With that H. Like there is a disc like that, and like that's just
It's
sand.
made from sound.
Yeah, exactly. So depending, like, so what he was doing is that he was just documenting. Oh, with this frequency, we make this shape. With this frequency, we make. And there are many shapes that are recognizable for, like, first their symmetry and things like that.
But a lot of them are recognizable in nature as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
like in animals, in trees, in leaves, in
But more like let's say
patterns on skin.
like you see like let's say that one, and then you say like okay, how those atoms really looks like at the naked eyes. Atoms, it is
No wait.
pictures. And this is how they look like.
Yep, depending on which one.
Yeah, like I was looking for. They say. I think this is a picture. It's funny because like yeah, that's older than the one than let's say the one we were looking at.
That's so cool, eh?
Yeah.
Everything is connected.
Like I don't know if you know, like the like this picture is less precise than the other. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because you know that in like whenever you use a circular lens, you have
Distortion.
distortion,
Mm-hmm.
and for the distortion to be fixed, they just use a opposite convection
And
lens, but they still have an aberration. I don't know how you
Sí,
say that in
une
English.
aberration in
So
French, but I
and
don't know in
then
English. But
when they solve it, we start having images like those. Like that's not the circular lens. That's another type of mapping. Like the way it's doing is actually mapping the image without having a circular like a circular lens. So
it's incredible.
it's amazing. But yeah, like what I was saying, like when you look at those pictures of atomic pictures, something like that, like well, atomic picture, like pictures of this scale, whatever it is, like because it could be looking at anything. Like most of them are like a little alloy that they are looking at, and but when you look at it and then you look at all the different frequency registered by in Chladni book, like there is a lot of similarity, and there are some fruits that have the same type of thing.
Absolutely. Fruits, animals. For sure. The insects, as well as the skin. They found some designs for the skins of like the zebras or the leopard, the tigers. It's incredible what they find.
I have some.
The limaçon.
I have some information.
Limaçon.
It's limaçon. What is that?
Um, uh, limace.
Sa?
Limace. Yeah. L-I. No.
L-I.
L-I-M-A-C-E.
Yeah. That's how you say the babosa.
Babosa.
Yeah.
Okay. Un babosa. Eh?
Yeah.
Like their shell?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, what I was going to show you, like you see this thing? Like do you know like this is a very simple information, but like when you have to study a little bit about Schrödinger physics and like all his theories and things like that, and you come back to check the magnets, do you know why magnets are magnetic? Like I mean, I don't know if that's a right way to ask that.
Well, I think it's the charge, right?
Yeah, but what happened with the chart when
The charge?
yeah, when you charge, like let's
Well,
say you
it's
take
in
a,
the molecule. You've got the electrons going on one side and the other side, and then you've got, yeah, so
yeah,
it's
but
a
in
charge of the molecules, and the molecules lining up, and all the electrons are more on one side in the of
not
the
just
molecule.
the electron, also the spindles.
The which?
The spindles, the spins of the
Oh, the spins of the electrons.
they get all aligned in the like not all aligned, but the highest proportion get aligned into the direction of the current. So
It's pretty cool.
yeah. So like what I mean is like when Schrödinger was just looking at those things, like there was a direction for the spin,
Mm-hmm.
and like it has a lot of like let's say for people that are not scientists, like or whoever like just like those things, like me, and like you, it's like it's very it simplify the explanation of like all the spindle really get aligned with that direction because the current does have a direction, and like it's pretty cool. I find that just interesting. Just like it's like
You find everything interesting, though.
I don't find everything interesting. Really.
Come on.
So, but yeah, it's a cool thing. It's like you have this guy explaining that, and the current does have a direction. So,
Yes.
hi, puppy.
As the electromagnetic fields have a direction.
Yeah.
So what's NVIDIA doing?
Something very cool.
Really? Dime.
Like I don't really care what it does anymore. Like even if you pull back all the way down, I kind of don't care what it does. For my swing tray, like this is yeah, like just look at that volume. But like what is it doing? Like I mean, if you look at the 5 minutes when we were here before,
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you this is a ascending triangle here.
Mm-hmm.
So very bullish setup. So well, what we did, we broke it. We put a higher high with okay volume. Then we are kind of moving sideways or consolidating here. This could be good for a pullback. But what I find interesting here, or what I like the most, is that the previous top here, the previous line that was holding the triangle top,
Mm-hmm.
is acting as a level of support. So this can really go even higher. So
It's not
Does that
acting
mean
as a resistance,
is
it's acting as a support. Okay.
and yeah, that's very good. But as I say, like, hey, any pullback here, like especially look at that VWAP. That VWAP have been a little bit corrupted, I will say, and like I don't know if they will be okay with me saying that because like but yeah, like or I don't know if it's just my app, like if it's just that has that limitation that look at this spike here, and then whoop, and like now, look how we smoothly
Mm-hmm.
coming down. So like
Around it.
so can it come back and test the VWAP? I would say it's improbable, but like the probability of that happening are quite low. But it could happen. It really could happen, especially flattening like that, very smooth. Do that compromise the trade? I don't think so. So that volume here, look at that ramp up. So I have a long time that I don't see that type of play.
Yeah, for NVIDIA, you bet.
Well, yeah, but I like the play I was going to say, like they're like in Johnson and Johnson. I remember that because I catch a huge loss one day. And what happened is that Johnson and Johnson was putting the same type of move very early in the morning, very early, and then was a little bit sleepish like this. And what it did is like I took a short around here, let's say, and Johnson, and like, well, I forgot to put the stop loss, or I don't know if I really forgot to put the stop loss, and it squeezed on me, like I mean, it squeezed like big time, like it went up like crazy. I say like, So since that time, because of how big the loss was, I do remember when something put a decent volume in the morning, try to respect that, you know. Like I mean, if you're
Good
gonna,
memory.
yeah, if you're gonna go against it, like just be cautious.
Good memory.
I have the memory of a cat.
Of an elephant.
Of a cat. I don't remember my owner every day, so I just,
No, you got a memory of an elephant. Especially on things that you care about or that are interesting to you, you'll remember them forever. Other things, not so much, but I think everybody's like that. If you're not interested, you don't remember.
in the future, I would like to take better care of my brain. That's a for sure.
By doing what?
Whatever it required, sleeping more, and but yeah, like I remember, like Bill Gates was once asked, like, well, what is one of your biggest concern? And he say, oh, if my brain stopped working correctly, that will be one of my like concern, I would say. You can be okay with without one leg or without one arm, but not able to enjoy life just because your brain is malfunctioning. It's a different story. But yeah, like
Well, look at Hawkins, right?
yeah. Oh man, like amazing. So
He may not have a strong body, but his mind was incredible.
and I don't know, like I mean, like you remember that documentary, that podcast that you and I were listening to, the last one you listened that I sent it to you, as they were saying that like the future human and things like that, and we are having more and more of this and more of that, and like autism people practically like yeah, I don't want to comment on it, but like because it's not actually the subject, but yeah, like there are hiccups that smart people have that and like I remember having this discussion with my sister-in-law, and she said, oh, do you mean that the more like I don't know how you say it, people that are like not good with hand works and things like that, like but they are freaking smart. So like she say, oh, you mean like the bigger your brain, the more atrophy you have with your body, and like look how an animal like just come out of like a cow or a giraffe or something, like they come out of their mom and like they are walking a couple hours later. We cannot do that, and like there are a lot of information that link the fact that our brain is needing so much resources. So like I don't know if monkeys are the same, but like I'm not saying that, like whatever monkeys are, but like yeah, like I find that interesting. Probably it is like that. Probably it's not. Like I don't have accurate information, but like I know I have watched documentaries and I have read things that relate the size of the brain with the certain physical trophy, I would call it, but it's not like that. Like it's
Not
not a
really,
trophy, it's
because
just
when you're
limitations.
looking, yeah, when you're looking at an elephant,
Oh, that would, yeah. Yeah, an elephant. Yeah, but an elephant.
an elephant has a very large and insanely intelligent, and they're able to move very shortly after as well.
Yeah, but in the evolution, like their strength came first. You know what I mean?
Okay, their physical strength. I don't know. Is it? They're super smart.
Like technically, we were stronger.
They're very smart and emotional. Very emotional. Very strong emotions.
Yeah, that's a good sample. You know, like
Very strong and very emotional.
probably we can take a little time, sometime and research a little
Yeah.
bit more. But yeah, like yeah, it's.
Oh, should you wrap it up?
Wrap it up. Yeah, it's. I'm looking at this. Like the tape on the offer is a little bit crowded on
NVIDIA?
Nvidia, but normally that's a okay. It's I don't know. The bit is very light. Um, yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up and let's see. I didn't took any trade today, so I just watched things because last week I had one time last week I hit my maximum loss for the day, and like that day put me into observation day. Yesterday I trade because I did forgot that, but I just paid that day back today. So in that matter, so I was saying observation day. That's what I have to do because that's the agreement and blah blah blah. So I didn't trade today. I like the way I look at things today because I was able to think a little bit more about every move without being influenced by any trade. But at the same time, probably the value of it is debatable, as Marie normally will be asking me, like, do you think you're worth it? Like, yeah, like look at Palantir, like that 131. To me that was a good buy previously, but right now it's not really going there. Probably like look at that nasty wick that he put over the hope side there to 132.37.
That's insane.
So it's
Like, look at the wicks on those. Like, it's incredible. It's been wicking and wicking and wicking and wicking. It's just, we're not used to seeing that in Palantir.
yeah, and probably like, but I was saying that the tape is. Let's see the tape. The tape was not selling as aggressive, and right now it's like, is that 31, like 30, maybe 39 or something like that, a good buy? I would like to believe that the answer to that is a yes, but let's see, we sell off and we sell off in quite high volume, but then we get back. Yeah, like probably it is, but again, I'm gonna come back and look at the end of the day of what this is doing, and let's see. But where can it pull back? Yeah, a healthy pullback can happen anywhere between 127 to 130. So that's just like $2 down. So it's not that big of a deal. And he said at that point. Remember that we have like very nice volume that came in right here, and it's staying in there. So I will favor the long until it proves me wrong. Tomorrow we're gonna see where it opened, but like the morning was very choppy for PLDR, and right now it's doing some up and down that are quite hard to read. That looks like a long to me, but you have to pick a good price. Like I mean, and like it will bounce and probably to not hold any risk on it. And yeah, that was it. I look at PLTR. I read the tape on PLTR a little bit. I was looking at Tesla as well. Like I like Tesla at 130 something, but right now it's back to 150. So we're gonna see. I am on NVIDIA swing trade, as I say, and NVIDIA really had a nice day today. And is it gonna keep pumping? Probably yes. We don't know. We're gonna see. But yeah,
How's
that's
the
it.
tape?
Yeah, the tape is lovely. Like I mean, that tape is looking amazing to me. And yes, it is having trouble between the 142 and yeah, 140, 190 and 142 is selling. But if you see, like, what is the key element here? And I was talking, I said that like that bit is kind of light compared to the offer. And what I'm saying here, like, probably the buyers are not really stepping in yet, and that's why the tape is less crowded. But normally we have been seeing a very crowded tape on NVDA for the last month and a half, I would say. And if that's the case, having the bid like that, yes, we're gonna pull back, but you just wait for the buyers to come back at a logical point, I would say. Like, but what is a logical point? Like we say, like 140 was amazing, but now we are seeing here that there is a decent order at 140 with 50. So 140 with 50. That's actually a test of the VWAP right there. Does that make sense to keep the move? Yes, I like that pullback. Like probably we'll pull back to there and then it's gonna move. But you want to keep an eye where the buyers are stepping in. Right now, I know they are not pushing hard. Like that's a for sure. Like look how we are just trading like 30
They're going
cents
for
below.
lunch.
Yeah. So yeah, pick your poison, as I like to say sometimes, and yeah, that's it for me. Yeah. What about you?
Well, for me, it's not bad of a day. So, INTC is doing, I'm still in INTC, it's still doing well. It's still printing. I believe that I'm looking forward to get out completely of the position at 2050. I'm breaking even now. So, there's definitely low risk. Excuse me. I had very low losses today and some, so HIMS was a very good trade. Sadly though, I pushed my luck in IMS a little too much, so I was able to take it at 65.
Holy crap, that gave everything away like that.
Yeah, completely and more. And more.
Aye, aye, aye.
So I was trying to go back in, so I was able to go in. It was a really good trade. I was able to then get out at completely out at 65.25, but then I tried to go long again because I'm thinking it was just a pullback to the anchor VWAP at 65.25, but look at what it did after. So I got out, I got in there and I got out there, and that was my loss too. So not too good there.
Let it go.
Yeah, I let it go. I walked away and I said, okay, well, eventually it's going to revert. I had a big level at 56. It seems like it's popping from the 56. I don't see things clear enough on the tape. So because of that, I did not go back into HIMS. I traded PLTR. PLTR, though, did not do much, and I got out with a very little loss. So I was going long on PLTR, and I got out of that real fast because, yeah, no, it was really going up and down, way too choppy for me. Not clear tape as well, so I got out of there. And where did I do? Oh yeah, I traded SoFi, which I could have stayed in, but I didn't like the wicking that it was happening, so I went in at SoFi for the long at 13.59. I could have obviously stayed in, but it was so wicky for the long. I got out of it, and again,
that chopped out a bunch of people today, probably.
oh, very much so, and I didn't feel like participating to the chopping, so I got out of there again with a very low loss, and now I'm still with INTC. INTC was a good trade. I went in at INTC at 2002, and I'm still in there. I took some partial at every pop and added at every pullback, and I still have a good position, still printing well. I'm breaking even, and like I said, I would like to get out of there at 2050 completely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah. So Aspire is getting to that level of resistance that we were talking previously, like it's 595.60 around. So yeah, it's like let's see, like I mean, so once you get there, or you're gonna come back down, or you're gonna pierce it. If it pierces it, probably for good. I mean, like the market is strong. No matter what how we look at it, like I mean. Let's look DLT basically. DLT, yeah, Treasury going down, SPY going higher.
Yeah.
So
That's how it works.
yeah, so that's gonna be everything for today. We're gonna be here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be able to trade, and yeah, I hope everybody have fun. And like, I didn't sleep too much in the show, so.
No, you tried. I think you kept yourself awake pretty good.
So we're gonna see you tomorrow. Everybody have a good day. Bye.